You know, when you think about most faiths, they look to a person for guidance, right? A prophet, a pope, a council of elders. But for Sikhs, the ultimate authority isn't a person at all. It's a book. And as we're about to find out, this is so much more than just a book. It's considered a living, breathing guru.
So that's the big question, isn't it? I mean, how can a book, ink on paper, be a living guide? How can it possibly hold the same authority as a living, breathing teacher? That's the incredible concept we're going to dive into.
But you see, for millions of Sikhs all over the world, this isn't some abstract philosophical question. It's a daily reality. It's something that shapes their lives, their communities, and their entire worldview. So let's unpack how this profound idea actually comes to life.
Okay, first things first, we kind of need to shift our whole perspective. When we talk about the Guru Granth Sahib, we're not just talking about a holy book. For Sikhs, this is the eternal, living guru. It's the final authority, the ultimate guide for everything from daily life to the biggest spiritual questions.
So what makes it so special? Well, think of it as the complete, embodied wisdom of the Sikh gurus all in one place. The writings inside, which are called Gurbani, are believed to be the direct word of the divine. It offers a clear, direct path to spiritual understanding with absolutely no middlemen required.
In this incredible status, it was no accident. It wasn't something that just happened by chance. It was the result of a very careful, deliberate effort that spanned centuries. A project to create a timeless source of wisdom that would guide people for all generations to come. You can see how it all unfolded right here. The journey kicks off with the founder, Guru Nanak, whose divine hymns are really the heart of the scripture. For the next century and a half, the gurus who followed him added their own wisdom. Then, in 1604, we hit a huge milestone. Guru Arjan Dev Ji compiles it all into the first official scripture, the Adi Granth. But the real game changer, the truly revolutionary moment, came in 1708. The 10th and final human guru, Guru Gobind Singh Ji, made an historic declaration. From that point on, the scripture itself would be the eternal guru for all Sikhs.
And the dedication to keeping this text absolutely pure, it's just mind-blowing. To protect its integrity, to keep it from being changed by powerful rulers, Guru Arjan Dev Ji actually gave his own life. He chose martyrdom rather than alter a single word. That's how vital the authenticity of this divine message was.
All right, so we've got the history, the deep reverence, the incredible sacrifice, but what about the message itself? What does the Guru Granth Sahib actually say? Let's get into its core philosophy, which is this beautiful blend of profound spiritual wisdom and really practical, real-world guidance. Everything, and I mean everything, begins with this one powerful phrase, the Mool Mantar. This is more than just an opening line. It's the bedrock of Sikh belief. It's the whole philosophy, the entire nature of the divine, distilled into a few beautiful, perfect words.
And right at the heart of it all is Ak Onkar, this absolute, uncompromising belief in one creator, a divine force that has no physical form, no gender, and exists completely outside of time. And here's the kicker. This divine reality is accessible to everyone, directly. No priests, no rituals, no go-betweens needed, just you and the divine word.
So how does this deep philosophy actually play out in real life? Well, the Guru Granth Sahib doesn't teach that you have to go hide in a cave to be spiritual. It's the exact opposite. It champions this idea of the Sant Sipahi, the saint soldier. It's about being deeply spiritual on the inside, meditative, compassionate, working to overcome your ego, but also being fully engaged in the world, fighting for justice and making a positive impact.
And because of this focus on engaging with the world, the Guru Granth Sahib was a truly revolutionary force for social change. It flat out condemned the rigid caste system that divided people. It told people to stop wasting time on empty rituals. And it really pushed the importance of selfless service to others, what's known as seva.
And just listen to this powerful quote. At a time in history when women were often seen as inferior, the Guru Granth Sahib poses this simple, devastatingly logical question. It's such a clear and powerful statement, completely elevating the status of women and challenging the patriarchal norms of the day.
Okay, so the message is obviously incredibly powerful, but what's just as fascinating is how that message is presented. You see, the actual structure of the Guru Granth Sahib is just as important as its content.
So here's something you probably wouldn't expect. Unlike most books, the Guru Granth Sahib isn't organized by author or by topic. It's organized by music.
The entire text is set to 31 different musical scales, or ragas, and that tells us something absolutely crucial. This isn't just a book to be read, it's a song to be sung. The whole idea is that music can bypass our overthinking brain and speak directly to the soul, turning the message into an experience rather than just an idea.
And now, take a look at the authors who contributed to this incredible symphony of truth. It's not just the Sikh gurus. You find writings from Hindu and Muslim saints, from people of all different backgrounds, weavers, cobblers, tailors. This itself is such a powerful message, that spiritual wisdom isn't confined to one religion or one social class. It can be found anywhere, in anyone.
All right, so we've touched on the history, the philosophy, the music, but what does this all look like in real life? Let's see how this radical idea of a living guru actually translates into daily practice.
If you walk into any Sikh temple, a gurdwara, you'll see it immediately. The Guru Granth Sahib is treated, literally, like a sovereign, like royalty. It sits on a throne, under a beautiful canopy, and a ceremonial whisk is gently waved over it. These are all the traditional symbols of a king or queen, a constant visual reminder of its supreme authority.
And this isn't just a static display. They're these beautiful daily ceremonies that really bring the idea of a living presence to life. In the morning, there's the Prakash ceremony, which means light, where the guru is ceremonially awakened for the day. And at night, there's the Sukhasan ceremony, where it's respectfully put to rest. It's a constant, beautiful reminder that this is so much more than a book.
And here's something that is so critical to understand. The text of the Guru Granth Sahib is considered complete, closed, and totally unchangeable. Now, this has a massive impact. It means there's no need for a special class of priests to interpret the text for everyone else. The connection is direct. Any Sikh, man or woman, can read from the Guru and lead the prayers.
So that brings us right back to where we started. We began with a question, how can a book be a living guru? And I think now we can see how, for millions of people, it truly is. It leaves us with this fascinating thought to ponder. What happens to a community when its ultimate authority is an infallible human being, but a timeless, unchanging principle of universal wisdom that is open and accessible to every single person? It's an incredibly powerful and inspiring vision.